Going to be something a little different. Not planning on much, actually. I don't have much to do. Incidentally,
You need my phone?
yeah, just tune into the stream. Honestly, the title pretty much says it all. I am legitimately within 1 day view of hitting affiliate, 1 day streaming. So basically what that means is I just need to stream today for at least a period of time, and that should get me affiliate, if I manage to do all the calculations and everything right. So we'll see. No, because it's different days. It's not you have to stream 7 times. You have to stream on 7 different days. So it's not like you could just stream twice in a day, because technically I did that a few days ago and it didn't count. It didn't count, which is the reason why I needed to stream yesterday. And okay, I logged into Farming Simulator to put it on in the background, and there's a freaking tornado. Right. I didn't don't want to play Midwestern Simulator. Hey, Blue Power, how's it going? I appreciate you stopping in. Like I was just saying, this is pretty much just going to be a short little stream to, honestly, just to complete the requirements. Went back and checked. I am missing a day. I have streamed 6 times in the last 30 days. Need to stream 7. Have the average viewers required. I have, thanks to Red and Winter and Mig and everybody else in this amazing community, I have more than enough followers. And I have streamed for far longer than 8 hours. So the only thing that I'm missing is streaming for 7 different days, which I am short of by 1 day. So, yes, we are here. As far as the other part, discussing stuff going forward in the future for the channel, I really am still kind of figuring out my niche in Twitch, and I'm going to be figuring that out for a long time. But I would love to get the community's feedback on things such as channel points, channel point redeems, some things that you guys might be interested in. I know most of my followers are either not online yet, because most of them seem to have followed from either Red streams, it'd be Red Zero, who's not normally no, it's about the right time, or Winter Noon and November, but they are currently streaming 7 Days to Die with the rest of V-Block. So not gonna see them tonight. Well, maybe, depending on when they call it a night, depending on how long we go. You know, I had brought up maybe doing. Oh, they already ended. Oh, okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna see them tonight. I brought up the idea of maybe doing a stream along watch party for the Ark Survival. Oh wow, they ended it real early then. For the Ark animated series, doing a little watch party for that, as I do love Ark. I'm gonna do a Ark Survival Ascended playthrough. I already decided I was gonna do that. We're gonna go through. We're gonna do Survival Ascended on the island, and then we'll follow up with go to Scorched Earth, then Aberration, and then Extinction, and work our way through as much as we possibly can of that. Here tomorrow, actually, the Dune beta test weekend starts, so I will be streaming that. I think I'm actually going to scrap my normal Friday modeling stream for a Dune Awakening stream in the beta weekend, because I am super geeked about that. Love Dune, so I'm excited for that. But like, you know, I started off playing Rivals, and you know, I actually haven't streamed a whole lot of it recently. I'm not sure if that's something the community would be interested in. I started off streaming Farming Simulator, and again, not something I haven't done in a little bit, but not sure if the community would be interested in it. Yes, the spice must flow. But if the community is interested in those kind of things, I would love to hear it. I ask that Discord. There's a link below, so that we can we can talk and figure out things as far as things the community wants to see. We can we can figure out things like redeems, sub goals, channel content ideas. If things like if people are interested in doing meme reviews or content reviews, watch parties, stuff of that sort, or if people just want to hang out and chill and watch me play video games, if there's a game specifically that people want me to try out and play, that kind of stuff. That's all that kind of stuff, links down in the description in the page for my Discord channel. Really highly would love for everybody to get in there, so we can start these kind of conversations and we can get stuff going. So yeah, I'm sorry. It was a rough day at work, so I'm kind of brain dead a little bit, and I'm just kind of winging this because, like I said, it's just kind of a short little thing to just beat the algorithm, so to speak. Although I guess it's not an algorithm, close enough. So yeah. Anybody have any ideas? Anybody have anything to say? Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns? Love to hear some feedback. Peoples? So, last night when November was in here, when Nova was in here, he had mentioned some interest in 40k lore, and that is something that I do have. I'm not completely up to speed on it because I haven't kept up with the latest edition and the changes that have happened in that recently. But it is something that I do know quite a bit about. And so, it is something, 40k, Age of Sigmar, the lore for those two things, like we could go into. I do know several videos that we could get into and kind of do reviews on those videos on those topics. Hey Red, thanks for clocking in. Thanks for joining us. Like the title says, I think if I've done my math right, this little short stream should put me over the edge for affiliate. Much of that I owe to you and your great community, along with Mig and also Winternoon and the V Block community. You guys have been exceptionally supportive, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. Just kind of discussing what we might like to do in the future for the channel, kind of stuff that we might like to see, might like to do, whether it be watch parties or yeah, we got a little bit of the, we have something here. Sounds good. So yeah, we could do some reviews on 40k lore videos. That might be interesting. Go through a couple of lore videos and discuss them and answer some questions on them. So that might be fun. We could do the same thing for Arc, I suppose. Yeah, World of Warcraft. I've been playing that for a few years, like 20. Got something to do, to watch. I've got something for you to watch to get your thoughts on. Sure. What you got, Meg? But yeah, Red. It was just kind of shooting the proverbial breeze and figuring out what to do for the future of the channel. Pushing the Discord and would love to get some of the community's ideas on things like channel points, channel point redeems, goal, like sub goal, follower goal, rewards slash punishments. I don't know. I don't know how you want to think about that. Redeems. Yeah, just kind of get the feel of the community and see what the community has to say. Since I'm actively actually building one, which is very happy. Makes me very, very happy. I can tell you this. I do have a new. I'm working with the video producer for my background music. I've contacted them again for some more music. So I will have some more new music coming in the future. I did mention the Dune Awakening beta is this weekend. Open beta beta weekend is this weekend, so I will be doing that, which I will probably end up canceling my normal Friday mini building day for that, to do some playthrough of that. So yeah. So like I said, I'm open to thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, stuff people might have an idea for, as far as stuff we can do in the channel, stuff we can, stuff that the community would be interested in. If you guys, I noticed So the channel called Dreadcore is currently doing a story with Warhammer 40k and is titled "What If Space Marines Arrived on Modern Day Earth?" And so far it's been great. He's hitting part 10 soon and usually releases a full series when he's done. Well, I can tell you what would happen if Space Marine arrived on modern day Earth. A whole lot of nothing. Until somebody, well, I guess the question on that one really is, it depends on what chapter of Space Marine. Anybody but, oh, he's giving it a story. It's not just a hypothetical. That's cool. I might have to check it out. Would that be something that people would be interested in seeing? Would be a react to that? Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out my my niche. Can you shoot me a link to that in Discord, Mig? And I'll check it out. Maybe after that, or maybe before that, we'll we could do the a reactor discussion to all of the factions of 40k and kind of get an overview of stuff before we start going into it. Yeah. We were talking about that. Like, what if Master Chief arrived in 40k? Kratos, Anakin. Yeah, I remember you brought it up in one stream, and we chatted about it for a minute. I think you did one that was Doom Guy. I think what if Doom Guy showed up in 40k? I think is what you said. Either way, it'd be really cool. Be interesting. We could go through it. We can do a react to it. So, one more thing I'd be interested in getting community thought on is whether or not the community would like me to have some kind of avatar or icon or something of the sort. When I had first started, I had thought about getting a little PNG made that, so that there would be something on the screen while I'm talking. Because I don't have a webcam, so you're not going to see my face. So I thought it might be interesting, but I kind of like the idea of getting the community's thought on if that's something that the community would want, or feels that's needed. Nothing. Nobody. It's just crickets. Meg, I'll take a look. Yeah, no, definitely. It's still a work in progress. I'll get things working, um, and set up in there. So far, it works for now. I did decide that I'm going to go ahead and cool. Yeah, I'll check out the channel and I'll probably shoot him an email or a message or something and see if he minds if we do a react to it. Most time people don't care, but I want to at least check with him and make sure it's okay before we do. I did decide that I'm going to go ahead and restart my playthrough on Arc Ascended, and fix the and fix the and fix the XP rates so that I could so we can actually have a proper playthrough and not like speed run when we're nowhere even close to where it should be. Well, what I'm thinking is I might talk to him about doing reacts to yeah, exactly, not level 30 before I have a wooden house. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Well, I'll probably do is I'll talk to him, see if he minds if I do some React content to his content, to their content, and while he's finishing up the Space Marine and modern day, maybe we'll do some React to some of the other stuff he's got there. I saw just real quick, right on the landing page, he's got what if Doomslayer arrived in 40k? What if Kratos arrived? So maybe we'll take a look at those and we'll do some React content to those before we get to the modern day, and go from there. What if Anakin showed up in 40k? He'd die. He'd die real fast. He'd die. Laser swords are laser swords. So yeah, like I'll get a hold of him. I'll shoot him an email and see if that's something he'd be all right with us doing. Because I'd be interested in going through that. So, yeah. Definitely would love any more kind of thoughts on content like that, I would love to hear thoughts. You go from there. So, um, I might talk to a artist about getting a kind of a landing page or kind of a wallpaper that I can have up if I'm going to do stuff like this, rather than this very chaotic video, montage that I put together. I can have something a bit calmer, but we'll just see how things go on that. Yeah. So I already do want to get a little bit more. Like I said, I'm going to get a bit more. Going to get another piece of music done. Some lo-fi stuff for just kind of chill streams and modeling streams. Yeah. Honestly, I know there's a ton of that stuff on Etsy. I would much rather contract the people through Fiverr, because I know how much of a cut Etsy takes, and it is absolutely ridiculous. So if I can contact the people, then I'd be much happier with it. We'll see. So I mean, I had thought about taking a page out of Red's book and pulling up one of my game avatars and just sitting somewhere, but I was like, oh well, I'll do a farm sim, and then I logged in, and it was Midwest Simulator because there was a freaking tornado, and I went, I'm good. I don't need to do that. We'll just chat. Yeah, which is the reason why I wouldn't want to do that, and I would recommend for her to start a Fiverr page, where she can set up her stuff for Fiverr, and like and they don't, from my understanding, it's not nearly as bad as they don't take nearly as much of a cut as Etsy does. So made a PNG out of one of your painted Space Marines. So I thought about that. I thought about what I would like for a PNG, avatar of me, and what I think, and this is a debate I've been having of whether I want to contract somebody to draw it, is I really love the art style, the character animation art style from the movie Atlantis, the Lost Empire. Yeah, I mean that might help. So I really love the character animations for the movie Atlantis, and I would love to find somebody to make a PNG of me personally and that art style from 2001, the movie that came out in 2001. I would absolutely love it. I think it'd be so much fun. That would be the idea. That's the idea I had as far as PNG, something around the look of an older guy, because I'm not exactly a spring chicken anymore. The look of Rourke, or somewhere between Rourke and Cookie, I guess, maybe something like that. So, um, yeah, I haven't really looked into it too much, uh, because it really wasn't that high on my priority list. Um, but maybe hitting affiliate. It's time to set some goals and get some more stuff in the works. Alan from the Army Painter gave me some advice on doing lo-fi work, on lo-fi music for my painting streams, and so I'm gonna run with that. And I'm talking to Vizal, who did my background music, that you guys should be hearing now. I have no idea. I can't hear it, so I have no idea how loud it is in the stream. One downside about how I've got it mixed in the audio through OBS is I can't hear it unless I open up my own stream channel, and then it just gets weird because then I hear myself through the stream channel, and it's just not good. He's the one that did. They're the ones that made my background music, and so I'm gonna get back a hold of them. And yeah, and there's Adelia. Hey, Steph, how's it going? And get some lo-fi music contracted and made, so that it's my music. I won't have to worry about getting copywritten. You can't, but you can hear it. Okay, cool. So because it's my music, just like with the BGM right now, it's my music, so I don't have to worry about getting copyright struck with it. So that way, because I did notice that a few. Okay, so I'll turn it up a little bit. How's that? Where are we at for volume with the BGM now? I did notice that a few of my VODs did at times get copyright struck for the royalty-free music that I was using. How's that, Meg? So if I can get some good lo-fi mix made up that I actually own the rights to, then I don't have to worry about that. And Vizal's good, and he's it's worked out for me so far. So yeah, so we're gonna go with that. Left. All red. You leaving? So yeah. So I'm gonna do that. But like I said, the more people we can get into Discord, I would love to get. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to make a channel for ideas for stuff, for things for the channel. Now that I've hit affiliate, and for the future, things like channel points and rewards and you know, and thoughts on content, what people would like to see me do, what people would like to see me play, what, you know, do people want me to narrate stories? Do they want react content? You know, that kind of stuff. Like, I'm still trying to find my niche here on Twitch. So I would love for the community to kind of let me know their thoughts. I'm still going to do the playing a bonkers card. Yeah, no, I enjoy Steph's streams and her eclectic taste in games, but it can stay to Steph's streams, and her eclectic taste in games can stay there. That's great. It's perfectly fine. So you know, I'm still going to do my mini streams. We'll have some painting, some assembly. We'll still be doing that kind of stuff, all the hobbying kind of stuff. Mainly because I really do enjoy doing that stuff on stream. The painting is taking a little bit to learn, but I really like just kind of hanging out and chilling and you know, doing some assembly and talking with you guys. So we're gonna keep doing those. But really, the games are something I'm kind of interested in getting a feel for, the you know, what the community feels like. You know, any community recommendations on content, on games that I should play. I will note that I will not be playing Oblivion. I hate with a passion their Scrolls games. I have tried them. I've played them. I hate them. I am not a fan. There's nothing wrong with it. If you love it, if you like it, go for it. I am not a fan. I sincerely have thought about that being follower goal, or maybe even a sub goal. Like 10 subs or something, or I don't know if I could do it for 10. You know, a follower goal or like a sub goal. I would do an Oblivion playthrough. Just saying that, but I am a hoe, and you know, everybody has a price, right? So yeah, sub goal makes Arn play an Elder Scroll game. I actually have time played in ESO. It's not a lot. It's 128 hours, but I do have time played in ESO. But yeah, definitely like stuff like that. Like if that's the kind of stuff that, you know, the community wants to see, you know, you know, then maybe we'll do it. I don't know. I think it would probably take more than 10 subs to do an entire playthrough of Oblivion. Maybe not. You know, but it would be something that I'd be willing to do. But again, I'm actually in the server. Create channel. Server goals. So I just made the server goals channel. Go ahead and in that server goals channel, you can make a suggestion on goal to hit and I don't know, would you consider it a redeem, a punishment, a reward? Call it a reward for chat, a reward for the community for reaching the goals. So go ahead and in the Discord, in the server goals channel, go ahead and pop in there, put in whatever goal that you have in mind and a number. So a channel point redeem, a sub goal, a follower goal, whatever it is. And on top of that, whatever you'd like to see the reward for the community to be. Now keep in mind, I do not have a webcam. So there won't be any webcam stuff or anything of that sort. On top of that, I'm still working through some issues with my therapist about having people see me on camera. So until those issues get worked out, you won't see me on camera. But yeah, so anything like that, go ahead and put it in there. Anything from sub goals, follower goals, channel point redeems, anything like that. And we'll go for it. We'll take a look. We'll look at them as suggestions for now. You don't want to see me. I'm not pretty. Definitely have a face for radio. And we'll take them as suggestions, and maybe we'll go straight through it, straight boomer looking. Thanks, bud. Have you looked in the mirror lately? At least I still have hair. Keep talking, buddy. So, any of that kind of stuff, more than happy, more than interested to hear everybody's thoughts. I want to thank you guys again for coming through and joining my community, for supporting me and everything that you guys do. I know right now it's not much. You guys have been showing up to streams and listening to me talk, and you listen to me yap and listen to me talk, and that's about it. And you show up to the streams and you lurk, or you pester me like Mig does, and talk and talk and talk and talk. But honestly, a few years back, I started to try and do this, and I failed miserably. It was not until Mig came around and gave me the motivation and introduced me to the amazing people that have helped me out, like Red and Winter, and introduced me to their amazing communities, and helped me so very much to get to this point, and especially in such a short period of time. I've only been back to streaming like this for, I think, 4 months or maybe 5. And to go from that, thank you, Mig. To go from that for 4 months, 4 or 5 months, to I think I had 3 followers when I first started back this time, and those 3 are like 3 followers that are IRL friends that have followed me and have never actually watched a stream. And in 4 or 5 months period of time, because of people like Winter Noon and the rest of V Block and Red and his amazing community, I'm up to 63 followers, and I'm hitting affiliate in a 4-month period of time. I literally could not have done this without them. I might be the one behind the mic, but the credit goes where credit is due. I owe everything to their support, to their community's support, to them pushing my content and introducing me to so many great people. So yeah, I want to say thank you again, for everybody who showed up tonight. No, it wasn't a big thrilling stream. No, we weren't doing anything engaging. You've literally sat here and listened to me talk to you, talk at you, and pretty much yammer and repeat myself for 50 minutes now. But yeah, I can't forget Kayla. Kayla and Kruj and that whole squad over there have been so supportive and so helpful as well. So yeah, again, thank you all. And unless anybody else has anything that they want to add in, I think we're going to call it a night, and I call it on that. And speaking of Kayla, we're gonna go ahead and raid over to Kayla. And cat is going crazy, chasing a moth around the house. We're gonna go ahead and raid over to Kayla, and we're gonna say hi to her and thank her so very much while she plays a dying game. Everybody make sure to give Kayla hell about playing a dying game. Meg, you wanna make up a raid message? I mean, I think you're the only one actually like here. We'll go ahead and raid Kayla. Come on, mod. It's kind of your job. All right. Well, again, thank you all very much. I will see you all the next time, and everybody stay safe. and have a good night.